A lot of people say this is the worst game they've ever played, or this is the worst game ever made. Y'all straight hating. Y'all straight hating like Jujutsu Odyssey and Pixel Piece don't exist. But in this video, I'm gonna give an honest review and my personal opinion on how this game could be better. The progression is much to be desired. The progression consists of just roaming around and finding Anteku or Helter Skelter, clicking on one of the missions and going to do them. Yeah. Pristine bandit beating at its finest. I personally don't see much wrong with bandit beating because there's good and bad bandit beating. I mean, I played Project Slayers, Jujutsu Infinite, and I even dabbled a bit in Jujutsu Odyssey. The only thing that sets this bandit beating apart is the NPCs you'll be fighting. They're fucking annoying. I don't know if it's lazy coding, but the only thing that sets apart weak humans from CCG bosses is their kit. And I don't know which dev thought that hard equals making the NPC dodge and parry everything in your kit until it feels like letting you hit them was a good idea, but the whole system needs to be redone. I say this because, again, the only thing that sets NPCs apart is their kit, meaning some bum on the corner fights the exact same way as Kisho Arima, having the same skill tree skills and ability to parry and dodge. There's nothing satisfying about fighting these NPCs due to its repetitiveness, alongside the fact that once you do happen to kill any NPC, we think it's over, we brush our shoulders off and we run off without realizing there's a chest that spawns from the sky that slowly floats down, holding extremely important items for ghoul progression. No notification, no ping, nothing. You just have to remember, oh right, a chest spawns once I'm done with this. Why is PD in this game? I see no net benefit towards having PDs in any game other than profit for the developers. The only game I can respect having PD is Archive. But that's simply because you can progress to max level without ever having to be in a situation where you get wiped. And for the simple fact, once your character is gone, you can't buy them back, which lets me know that they aren't in it for the money, in my personal opinion. That simply isn't the case in this game. Once you get to a certain rank, you'll only be able to progress through surviving PDs, which to my knowledge has recently been changed to where any big event like a bird cage or an artifact capture, etc., all those events counts towards surviving a PD, which is a step in the right direction, but personally this game can thrive without PD. And on a side note, when you do wipe, they give you the option to buy your character back for 1,000 Robux. Like, why? Even the PvP has its issues. For example, this should be a given, but if you happen to whiff a parry, you shouldn't be able to dodge immediately after unless you've been hit. And due to it being a Roblox game, I don't ever complain about hitboxes. That just comes with the territory. Other than that one gripe, I don't really have much else to say about the PvP. It's engaging and it's fun. The combat is really fun, genuinely speaking. My highest ranked character is S rank, so I can't fully speak on this, but from other players I hear there's severe lack of content. Once you've reached max level and gotten your version 2 Kagane, I personally just achieved my version 2 Kagane with Wing, and I have supreme amounts of fun using it, but after getting it, my drive for continue playing the game dulled drastically, because in the back of my mind, I know I'm gonna have to go back to grinding those god-awful NPCs to reach max level, and then know that there's no content to come after I get to endgame. In conclusion, this game is fun, and I have a lot of fun playing it. I might even decide to make a dedicated video on it whenever it decides to get its shit together. But in all honesty, this game has potential. The developers just need to lock in and listen to the community. The AI should not be able to fight the exact same way as bosses, and they also shouldn't have access to every skill in the game. Make the difficulty per NPC marginally more difficult, like making weak humans only use M1s and dodge and parry rarely. Make the normal CCGs have only M1s and 2 skills from the skill tree and dodge a little more often. Make the strong CCGs have their Quinkes and 3 moves from the skill tree and dodge more often than the normal CCGs. And fuck it, I'll play devil's advocate and say the bosses can stay the exact same way that they are. But having the weak humans have everything off rip is just unfair to beginners and will drive away new players that might be somewhat interested in the game. Make the PvP more punishing for messing up and make it to where the chests after a mission spawn in immediately. Add endgame content for longevity of the game. And for the love of God, get rid of perma-death events, please!